Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Today is the 12th day of December and the prompt for December 2023 is Kintsugi houses. So, as I said yesterday, I didn't even know what Kintsugi meant. I thought it was one thing, a type of house. But when I looked it up on Google, I found the definition for Kintsugi. So that's when something breaks, like the Chinese tradition was to mend it back together with gold, and so you could see the cracks, something like that. I'm probably not getting it completely correct, but just meaning that instead of trying to repair things so that you can't tell it was broken, they did kind of the opposite, so that you could see the beautiful gold lines, something like that. So we're going to try to make a Kintsugi house today. So this is a piece of cardstock, craft cardstock, and I cut it. I used my template for the December journal so that it would fit in here. First I'll show you where. So remember the side tuck for the wings and the clock. I just stuck the Halloween meets Christmas right in there. So I had that space available. So the Kintsugi house will go right in here. Anyway, so I took this, made sure it would fit in there, took my template, made the holes ahead of time so that I would know where to place my house. And then I just cut the top like a tag, rounded the bottom corner. So I just went online, found a simple free outline of a house, and I printed them off onto several different papers. So I have, sorry, I have a frog in my throat. I have one on tracing paper, regular printer paper, printed one on top of a jelly print that I did, and I have one on canvas type paper that's thicker. At this point, I don't know for sure why I printed some. I mean, I was not sure which way I wanted to go with this, so I just printed several off. I think I'm going to cut these out, except for, let's see. Yeah, so the house is going to go sideways on the journal card tag. So it'll fit like this. So you'll be able to see. Let me show you with the tracing paper. The house will fit like that. So it will be sideways in the journal, but we're going to work on it, obviously, the right way. And then when it goes in here, it'll fit just like that. Yeah, it's not going to fit like that. The holes in the way, then so I just decided it's going on like that. So I think I'm going to cut this one out and this one, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have all of these cut out, all four houses. The canvas, the jelly print, the tracing paper, and just the computer paper. So I was thinking possibly, I don't know if I'll do anything with that one, but I was thinking about gluing these two houses together and then cutting out pieces of the house and then gluing them back together on top of this one as the base, and using when I glue, then the cracks from the glue, I was going to use this gold mica powder to look like it was kintsugi'd back together, whatever that word is. So I'm going to glue this together. Oops. Now this will have to dry before we cut it apart. Okay, so I was waiting for this to dry, but I can see that it's going to either take way longer than I have to wait, or it's just not going to dry enough to where it's usable, because you can see the blobs of glue. So that is my first mistake of the day. So we'll just toss that to the side. So I did go ahead and print out another, oops. I printed out another tracing paper house, and I printed out another house on some old music paper. We're going to use this one, and I don't know if I want that in the way. Okay, so we're going to take these pieces and Kintsugi back onto this one. So we'll just glue this guy on. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a win or a fail, but at least I gave it a try, right? So I'm going to go outside the lines because I want that mica powder to look like it's mended this roof piece back on. Okay. Okay, I kind of brushed it off into the trash, so now I think we're good. Maybe it would have been easier with gold in my glue. I don't know. I was thinking about doing that first, but I wasn't sure if the gold would show up in the glue enough, you know, to make it, let's put the door on right. See, if I had embossing powder, it would work about the same, but I don't have any. I guess that's another toy I need to go pick up. This mica powder is really messy. It gets everywhere. Okay, one more thing to glue on. Let's see, let's put it over here. Looks like a Christmas house now, doesn't it? top on this crazy stuff. Wow. What a mess. Okay, so this is how it'll look on our page. I'm gonna do some distressing around the edges of the card and around the house. Okay, so when the camera's off, I come up with all these other ideas. So I saw this guy laying over there and he's just been discarded, right? So, because he was a fail. But I thought I'd cut the windows and the door out and edge it in the gold and still utilize this piece. It can be on here as a little flap. So I have some gold washi tape and I'm going to see if I can get it to see if I can get it to work. Some of this washi tape is really not very sticky. Let's see if I can go across the whole bottom piece. There. So, looks like a camouflaged house now, but this is our Kintsugi house. And I'm going to glue this on like a little bit down here so it can be a tuck spot. So this part back here will be open to put a tag or something in. So I don't know if we'll use this at all then, I guess. Probably not. So we stick it in there. Probably not. I think I'll just leave that out. And let's clean up the glue. Try to decide if I like that flopping, but I don't want to cover up this either. So now there's like a tuck spot back here for a tag. I guess we'll just leave that like it is. So didn't really turn out like I'd hoped, which seems to be the theme of my this year's December. But we're gonna go with it. So let's put it in the journal and move on to another day. Kintsugi house. We've got the clock in the wings. Halloween meets Christmas. Stuck together. Salvaged birds. Sophie in a bubble. Butterfly and 3 torn things. And my favorite, the door. This is more up my alley right here. So, yeah. That's it for today. Let's look at the prompt list. So, magical creature. Oh my. Wish me luck. All right. If you've watched this far, I appreciate you so much for watching my Calamity show. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.